I'm looking at AVA. I've been doing a higher time frame analysis on AVA for a while now, and we're in this higher time frame channel. When the price launched, when the token launched, this was in an accumulation range, and it broke out. We had 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this bear market, we've come back to test the high of the range. We're basically consolidating above the previous range. And I posted a tweet to say that if we can get back into the range and get back above the point of control, then this is a good buy. And it is. Look what's happened. You look at this range, we've come back over the point of control and we're back into this higher time frame channel. This is where you want to buy. It's still cheap. 66 cents. Still cheap. And it's a really good setup right now. You look at this, is the whole value area range. This is the volume of that range. So for the whole range, the volume for the whole range, and we're going back to 2018 now. 2018. We're going back 6 years. 6 years. It's a long time. It's not a short time. It's a long time. So in 6 years, in the whole of 6 years, you want to buy this token? Right now, you're going to buy it just above the point of control, where the most volume has come into this token in 6 years. This is the best place. Literally the best place to buy this token. And not only that, I've drawn this higher time frame channel. Look, you see, this is the first all-time high. That's the second all-time high. That's the all-time high, actually. All the way down to the low. This low here, this pivot low. That's the all-time low. It's all the way down at 4.4 cents. If you draw a channel between these two pivots and this low, you'll see that right now what we're doing is, you can zoom in. Look at this. Lost the channel, back into the channel, back test the channel, up into the point of control. Lost the channel, back tested the channel, into the value area low, trying to get back into the channel, couldn't get back into the channel, just at the bottom of the channel, back into the channel, back test the channel, push up from the bottom of the channel. Look where we are, we're here. Look where we are in the scale of things. Look where we are. So I'm expecting quite a big run on this, actually. I just bought some today. Crypto is going to explode. We all know that. And this is going to rhyme. It's going to sync in time with Bitcoin and the ETFs that are going to be launched. Whenever they happen, who cares? It doesn't really matter. What matters is that we're back into the channel, we're above the point of control. This is strength. This is strength. Look at that. And then when you look at the candles, look at that weekly candle. That was a weekly candle, closed higher than the previous week. This week has come in to back test the previous week. See? We're coming in to back test. That's pretty good, no? Let me show you. Let me show you more clearly. So what's the invalidation? Well, I don't want this. I don't want to close underneath the point of control now. Like, really, that is it. I'm not expecting any more closes underneath the point of control, simply because of this channel as well. This higher time frame channel, that line that I've got drawn. They correspond very nicely. There's a bit of confluence there. Sorry, I've got a cold. Oh. Oh. Tissues, yeah, tissues. Yeah, so yeah. You don't want to close down here. We don't want to lose the point of control. I think the point of control needs to hold as resistance now. Now that we're above it, we need to hold it as we need to hold it as support, not resistance, support. And that's very important. But now that we're in this channel, I think we're in a good place for AVA to continue. And when I'm looking at the higher time frame, I did this 5-wave Elliott wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was in the last bull run, in the last bull market. So if this is the wave 1, and this is all the wave 2, then now we're expecting a wave 3. You know, wave 3s are the most bullish, impulsive waves. They're the most bullish. So if this is the beginning of a wave 3, and we haven't even run yet, so this could be wave 1 of 5 waves of the wave 3. I haven't seen a bullish impulse yet come out of AVA. So I'm thinking to myself that this is a really good place to buy. We're just above the point of control. We're back into the channel. This is strength. We're in the value area. This is the whole range. This is all the way back 6 years. Yeah. And then I've got some higher time frame targets of let me do those again because I'm not sure how accurate they are. Let me hide that now, and I'll hide this because we know where we are. I think this channel is important, and I'll have another look as well, see if there's any other kind of like GANs or anything like that. You take this to the high, low to the high. Sorry. Oh God. Sorry, just got a really bad cold. So yeah, let me see. If we take that from this trend-based extension, will give us some really nice targets. So we have the 618 is at $7 or $7.572. And then the 786 will give us $16. You see? And it could work because it's within this channel, you know. And I like this consolidation because this was the accumulation. We had an expansion. This is all reaccumulation, and we haven't come underneath the previous range, and so this is all reaccumulation. So I'm expecting an expansion, basically, which will be your wave 3. I'm expecting that to happen. And when you look at Travala, that's a really good product. It allows you to book flights and hotels and go on holiday. Who doesn't love that? Everyone wants to do that. Everyone who's going to be making money in this crypto bull run is going to want to go on holiday, and Travala is where they're going to do it. So this is bullish. This is extremely bullish. Just wait. I think this is these are some good targets. Let me do a reverse extension as well. It's in the weekly, that's fine. See how they match up. $40, that would be nice. So you can start accumulating now. I think I really think that we're gonna start going vertical quite soon, and it's a really good place to buy because we're back into this channel. That's a sign of strength. That's what you want to see. Whenever you see a channel lost like this and then reclaimed, that's a sign of strength, especially when it's going up. And I'm really bullish on AVA, actually. I have been for a long time. Obviously I sold a bunch of AVA to buy more TRVL, but I'm actually buying more AVA again. I'm not gonna miss this train. This train is a good train to be on. So what could we expect? Yeah, why can't we get to $40? Why not? Let's get to $40. Technically though, if you're going to be trading it, where are you going to take profit? Well, is that telling me a different story? Why is that different? No, that's fine. Okay. See that? We're above the point of control. You see this blue line, this value area high? That's your first significant target. That's the objective for the bulls. The bulls need to flip that into support. However this gets up there, who knows how. Flip it into support for the all-time high of whatever it is, $6.9, $6.8. Once you're into the all-time high, probably end up back testing something for another move up. Be something like that. Let me see what the timings are like. 24. Yeah, that's doable. Up to the all-time high. August. Yeah, that's possible. I think you got a major take profit at the value area high. The next major take profit is going to be the all-time high. So you have two major take profits on this trade, and that could coincide with this midpoint of this channel. So you have on this, even though I'm quite bullish, this is your first take profit. See that? And we're talking about higher time frame trades, yeah. We're not talking about in and out tomorrow. We're talking about hold until it hits these targets. Now that we're in the channel, I am expecting us to get, and we're above the point of control, I am expecting us to go up to the value area high. You know, that's the expectation. And the invalidation is any kind of close or significant close, whatever, underneath the point of control, because that look at the alignment of the point of control in this channel line now. So I think anything that goes down now would be extreme weakness. This is extreme weakness. I'm not expecting that. That's why I have it. If I suddenly see that, I'm out, because that's not what I'm expecting. I don't want to be in that situation, because it's not what I'm expecting. I want to be in a situation which I'm expecting. So I'm expecting this, so this is what I want to trade for. If suddenly the circumstances change, and for whatever reason it doesn't do what I'm thinking, what I'm imagining in the future, then I'm out, because these are strong levels. They have to hold. If this is strength, if this is truly meant to be what I think it is, then this has to continue. You know, that's the thesis, that's the idea. So you're looking for a take profit at the value area high, and then you're looking for an expansion all the way up to the all-time high. That would be the trade. It'd be easy trade. So two take profits there. So one is probably going to be about $2. The next one is going to be at $6.6. And then we have to see what Bitcoin does, because the reality is that once Bitcoin goes crazy and goes wherever, to Mars, wherever, then a lot of these altcoins are just going to go crazy too. And then that's when all of these higher targets are going to become achievable. Otherwise, they're just going to hit the all-time highs, clear the liquidity, and just keep on ranging. And so that's what we're hoping for and expecting. We're expecting Bitcoin to lead the way, and then the alts can follow, starting with ETH. But as far as mathematically and technically, we have some very achievable targets here. We have $40 is on the table. You see that? This 38.579, that's on the table for AVA. And from where we're at now, that would be 56x. 56x. And who knows? You know, like you just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, look, where's my bull markings? My bull run markings. Do I have them? I should put them in. So our time horizon is end of April sometime. I don't know when, or whatever. Doesn't really matter when the Bitcoin halves to the end of September 25. So that's the bull market. That's when Bitcoin bull market begins and ends, basically. Although it's already begun. So, assuming that everything peaks at September 25, I mean, best case scenario, you could get an AVA at $100. Look at that, a 2-to-1, $114. If we manage to get above the all-time high, consolidate it, and then push up, we could do that. It's possible. It's very possible. And crypto goes to the moon. And you have to remember that this is the wave 3. So with a wave 3, it's always more impulsive. It's always more bullish. So if I bring my Elliott waves down, see that? This is the wave. This is the wave 1. This is the 3. We've just completed the 2. And this works. This is in the time frame. I mean, you're still expecting a 5 wave up because the bullish impulsive waves are 5 waves, but however it gets there, I've just made this up. However it gets there, you could get there. Look, end of September 25, you could end up with $100 AVA, and now it's at 6 cents, 6.6 cents. Buy some. It's a really good time to buy. Look, you're at the point of control. Oh wait, hold on, let me see. Oh, you're not. You're past it. My bad. So the point of control is at 6 cents. We've above. Yeah. We haven't really. Have we back tested it? No, we haven't really back tested. We've basically expanded away from it. We still haven't like properly kind of come in to go. We may see that, or we may just see people just pushing it now because they see that it's going. Let me see how it was before. See, what you're gonna get with AVA is something like this. Like suddenly you're just gonna get like a candle like this. No, this is really good. This is looking good. And then if we can do some, let me see if I can do some, if I can find some GANs on paper as well. High. Yeah, you see the 3-1 worked. The daily time frame. Okay, I'm zooming in a little bit. I should put 3 days. Let's go with okay, have a look. Get rid of this. Kind of worked. Got really interesting GANs on this actually, so much, because I mean there are lines where you can trade against. It's very obvious, you see, you know, when you line them up, there is a kind of a movement. You trade against those, but ultimately I think in the context of the bull market and Elliott waves, I'm more interested in seeing how far this can expand, because ultimately, you know, people are making a lot of money on crypto and they want to spend it. And Travala, you know, that's where you spend your money. You go on holiday, you buy flights, you buy first class tickets, you buy hotels, you go to Travala. That's where you do it. So I don't see why Travala doesn't go to the moon. Literally, it's going to moon. Let me see, what else can I pick up on. Is there any kind of fib time on this? Now is a good time to buy. If we go on to doing no. It's interesting, huh? That's interesting. Is that the all-time high at there? Yeah, roughly there. This is quite interesting. If we let me see. I've got to make these figures more accurate though, that's the problem. It's hard on the new chart. That one to that pivot, to that pivot, to that pivot. So going from the 1, the 0, to the end of the 5, so that's your wave 1, all the way down to the low there. On fib time, the 618 comes beginning of May. It's interesting, huh? With the 1 at November, and then the 168 at the end of October. I think that's quite interesting. They kind of line up with the bull market bands, timings. I'll just keep that for reference and see if that makes any, if that plays. Alright. So anyway, I'm quite bullish on AVA. I think we have good targets here. We have the value area high, we have the all-time high, and I think if we can get a consolidation above the all-time high in alt season, we can get above this channel, consolidate a little bit, then we can break up, and then we'll be looking for higher targets. I think at the very peak, I wouldn't be surprised if AVA was able to achieve $40. And obviously if it overextends, then it could even get up to the highest number. But you know, 1 point, is that 1-to-1? Yeah, that's a 1 extension. I think most people will be happy with a 1-to-1. Most people will be happy for a 1-to-1, and that's at 47. So from where we are now, that's a 68x, you know. But crypto's crypto. Crypto can do crazy things, and if it was to overextend and hit the highest targets, and you're still talking about 150 plus x, getting up to those higher levels. Who knows? But it is bullish right now, and there is strength. And look at this, you know. Look at this. You come back into the channel, you come back above the point of control. That's what you want to see. So you're buying on support right now, which is what you want to do. We have a high volume node in the way at about 73. Yeah. Once we go above that level, then it's going to be fast, much faster. And the good thing about this volume profile is that we are in the range at the moment. So any movement now is normal, is expected. And also it means that because we're above the point of control, it means that most of the volume is below us. So a lot of people are not underwater. So they're not going to market sell. I'm just going to set limits higher up, which is great. Okay, oh god, let me just quickly pop to Bitcoin. I don't really